Hi, I'm Sal Khan and thank you for watching Ashiana Style Cooking, which means home style cooking. Today I'm going to start with a dish which is a typical Indian, Pakistani rice and chicken dish. You can do it with the chicken, lamb, beef or whatever is your choice. I have about 2.5 pounds of boneless chicken here. Normally it's done chicken with the bone, and I took out about a cup of, which is around a pound of rice, and I soaked it in the water. It has to be soaked in the water about, I would say, at least 20 minutes. Then I have here some ground anise seeds. Then I have here some ginger. Then I have here some fried onion. It comes in a jar like this, and inside it looks like this. Normally when they make this dish, they start with the raw onion and they fry it, and it takes time till they're like a dark burnt type. Because this rice is going to look like a brown rice. To eliminate the time and the smell of frying onion, so I use this fried onions which I buy from the store. I took about a tablespoon of ground anise seed and I mixed it with the chicken and let it stay for another 20 minutes. And now what I'm going to do, go to the pan. So first what I do is heat up the pan and throw in about 2 tablespoons of corn oil. Then I'm going to crush this onion and at the same time my ginger and garlic. And then my ground anise seeds. As soon as the flavor of the ginger, garlic and the anise and the onion melts together, I'm going to add a little bit of water. I'm going to add the chicken in it. You can even use a ground mixture of coriander, peppers and cloves. So if you want a little spicier version. This dish, we call it here PULAO. But it's in Pakistan and India we call it PULAO, which is P-U-L-A-O. It's little spelled different and sounds different. Then when your chicken turns like this, like around 50% cooked, I will use around a teaspoon of salt in it, about same amount of paprika, I will let this cook around another 10 minutes. But after about 10 minutes, you can see that chicken is cooked. Now I'm going to top it with the water. And I'm going to put the lid up and leave it for about another 10 to 12 minutes more. Well, after about 10 or 12 minutes, you can see here My chicken is almost cooked, and now what we do here, we can add the rice right into this pan here, but I don't believe this pan is big enough to cook this rice. So what I'm going to do, take the chicken out of this juice and cook the rice in the same juice in a different pot, and then I can add the chicken into it. Well, after I transfer all the juice from the chicken into a different pan here, then I'm going to add the rice into it. Then here the trick to cook this rice is, the water should be like 1 inch above the rice. And in the meantime, you can taste if you need any seasoning, salt, pepper. Probably this one needs a little more salt. And then you let this rice cook uncovered. You do not cover the pan till all the water evaporates. After about 10 minutes, when you reach this stage, your rice is getting some holes in it, I'm going to add some green peas in this. You can add chopped carrots or any other vegetables. Normally in India, Pakistan, they don't. Just the meat and the rice. So that's the only time in an entire cooking period I will mix the rice only once after this water is dried up, and you put the lid over. Put the fire on lowest and then cover it and leave it for approximately 10 more minutes, and this rice should be ready. Well, after about 10 minutes, you can see my rice is perfectly cooked, and I use the biggest pan to take the rice out first. The reason I use the big pan, this is a trick to this rice, that you have to let the rice breathe out. And another thing, when you have a perfect timing, this rice has a timing. 20 minutes to soak, and then about 10 to 12 minutes on a high heat to cook, and about 10 minutes on lowest heat with the cover on. Now what you do here is, add the chicken into this, and then what I would do, take some fried onion and put it on top. Hope you make it at home and enjoy it.